My name is April Partridge, and I'm a senior communication disorders major at the University of Arkansas. I also have a double minor in music and psychology, and I am a member of the University of Arkansas Honors College. I chose the piece Courage to Lead. This piece was sculpted by Denny Haskew and can be found at the University of Arkansas campus. Denny Haskew is a Native American, and his heritage can be seen in much of his artwork. He was named Artist of the Year by the Indian Arts and Crafts Association, and his artwork has been purchased by the Smithsonian Institute. Courage to Lead was sculpted in 1993 and was later installed at the University of Arkansas in May of 2003. This piece was donated by Don Marr and James Kunzelman to the J. William Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences. The piece depicts 3 Native Americans preparing for battle. It is representative of a traditional Native American ceremony in which braves shoot an arrow straight into the sky. This signifies their readiness to move forward into the unknown with courage. At the time of its donation, Courage to Lead was valued at $54,000. It was featured in an exhibit at the Gilchrist Museum in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The piece is made of bronze, and its color reflects the material. There is very little to no negative space in the piece. The lines direct the eye upward toward the point of the arrows at the top of the piece. The texture is generally smooth and accurately depicts details of the figures, making the texture rougher in some areas. The sculpture is a sculpture in the round, and the subject matter of the piece is the 3 Native American braves. The content underlying is the traditional Native American ceremony described before. This is an example of a naturalistic or realistic piece, and the figures are portrayed to resemble their actual appearance. The Native American heritage of the artist suggests a biographical or autobiographical methodology. It depicts a tradition of his people. Most likely, the tradition was passed on to Haskew by his family, or he might have even learned about it later on in life. Regardless, the legend had a personal meaning for the artist, and he chose to put that in his work. Although Haskew probably didn't experience this personally, by portraying the event through his artwork, he created a deeper connection with his heritage and allowed that to be seen in his work. This piece most resembles pieces from Impressionism. Impressionism occurred in the 19th century, and it began in Paris in the 1860s and carried over into the early 20th century. Some artists from this period include Rodin and Degas. Courage to Lead most closely resembles Rodin's The Thinker. Distinctive characteristics such as the surface texture and surface motion can be seen in both Haskew and Rodin's piece. It is apparent that Rodin's The Thinker had strong influences on Courage to Lead. Both were created out of bronze. They both have similar textures and both depict human figures. The detailing of the figures is also very similar. The lines creating the muscles, bones, and body positions are nearly identical. A definite connection seems to exist between the two. I chose this piece because of its close cultural and traditional ties. It created a desire within me to learn more about the underlying ties and the artist. I frequently see this piece because of its location on campus. However, I was not familiar with the traditional ceremony before studying it. This piece allowed me to learn more about the artist's culture and heritage. Its immense detail appeals to me. The braves in the piece appear almost lifelike. I have a love for the fact that the artist incorporates his heritage into his pieces. His pieces open up an opportunity for others to learn more about his heritage.